fifth season finale is the end of your 5-year plan. Was that always how you imagined it?
It's close. I mean, I would say I wrapped out the storyline with which, the Michael, Lucifer kind of apocalypse end of the world storyline the way I wanted to. I wanted that story to end sort of definitively. But obviously, because it's not the last episode in the series anymore, I had to save certain things and frankly keep certain characters alive that I probably wouldn't have kept alive, and make sure that there was enough ammo and emotional weight that we could continue it moving forward from there. So I would say maybe half of what I wanted was in there, and then the other half we're saving for when the series is finally over.
Who are you planning to kill then?
No comment. Up to viewer speculation.
What was your original 5-year plan? I'm interested to know. You never expected to bring angels into things.
Yes.
So how would you have done what you did without the involvement of angels?
It's a really good question, and I don't know. I can tell you that. When you start a show, these plans are not set in stone. They're really mutable cocktail napkin sketches. And so I had a plan about demons. That was my plan when I began, and when we were starting to figure out somewhere around the pilot into knowing that this was becoming a series, Peter Johnson, one of the producers, and I were kicking around a game plan, and it was about demons. It was about, we're going to start with this demon, but this demon works for that demon, and that demon wants to let the devil loose. And it was all about working your way up the demon ladder. I'm not even sure we knew that at that time Yellow Eyes was working for Lilith. We just knew that there was a higher demon. And then we decided to make her a woman, and because the first demon was a man. And so these things evolved, but we had a structure of a demon ladder that was ultimately about letting Lucifer loose, having him take over Sam. Like, the dark secret was always that Sam was going to be the vessel, and that originally it was just, then Dean has to hunt down and kill his brother. That was what probably the original plan was probably going to be. But then, rightfully so, we brought in angels to bolster up the other side of the coin, and then Michael came in the story, and it evolved from just, I have to hunt down and kill my brother, to these two mirrored stories about two brothers, the brothers in heaven and the brothers on earth, and how they compare and how they contrast. So a lot of it was dumb luck. A lot of it was noticing the opportunities that we had in front of us at the time and taking advantage, and for the most part, it worked out, I think, maybe. I don't know.
I tried to be nice for Sammy's sake, but you are such a pain in my ass.
Well, we are, as I'm sure you've probably heard since I'm now the batting cleanup, we're getting back to a bit of a season 1 formula in the sense that we're kind of hitting reset on the whole show. I'm anticipating this season more than any other, and simply in the fact that we set out to tell a 5-year story, and we told it. So I'm kind of like, now what do we do? And luckily we have very, very creative and intelligent people writing the show, and I know they've got a lot of ideas on their sleeves. So I'm kind of anticipating like or I don't know what to anticipate. I'm just kind of excited about seeing what's coming down the pipe.
Time travel was difficult, even with the powers of heaven at my disposal.
But you cut off.
So what, you're like a DeLorean without enough plutonium? I don't understand that reference, but I'm telling you. Bye, boys.
Did you just Molotov my brother with holy fire?
No.
No one dicks with Michael but me.
All right, let's go over here. Yes. Yep. Hi.
Hi. In the early seasons, you know, you never knew when you were going to get picked up and stuff. So, like, what season were you fairly confident that you were going to get a new season?
Good question.
What, 4?
I think 4.
I felt like 4 because
I feel like 5.
Kripke had 5 seasons of story.
Yeah.
And he was like, give me one more season.
Yeah.
And that'll round
But
it
then
out.
after that,
I guess we were back on the bubble.
I think, like you said, Kripke talked about having a 5-season arc and a 5-season plan. So season 4, we figured, okay, we're doing well enough. We lasted through the writer's strike season 3.
Although at that point, our network president wasn't super happy with us or super behind us. You know, she just didn't, it wasn't her show. It wasn't, she didn't understand it. She wasn't like, she was focused on creating other content.
She would walk up and go, "Hi, it's good to meet you. Good to see you again." Somebody would whisper in their ear, "Jared." "Hi, Dawn. You're the head of the network. You don't know the longest running show on your..." "Okay."
For whatever reason, our life is a TV show.
Why?
I don't know.
No, seriously, why? Why would anybody want to watch our lives?
Well, I mean, according to the interviewer, not very many people do. Look, I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm just saying we landed in some dimension where you're Jensen Ackles and I'm something called a Jared Padalecki.
Also, what, now you're Polish? Is any of this making any sense to you?
It's basically that. But I think every season, I'll say it. My separate would be...
Yeah, probably.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think after 6, well, I mean, to be honest, it wasn't until Dawn left the network until we were like, oh, okay, we're safe.
Not kidding. I touched on it in Family Don't Know the Blood. Literally, the year she showed up, she introduced and brought to the channel a show about a ghost hunter named Sam. It's called Rebirth. It's a great show, but it was like, wait a second. I'm a ghost hunter named Sam on a show called Supernatural.
Don't you realize that there's another show on your network that has a ghost hunter named
Sam
with Sam as the lead character? You realize that? What show is this? It's the one you put on Friday night to die, and it's not dying.
And we ain't gonna die.
Right. Come on.
You know what? You're awesome.
Thanks. You too, I guess.